All right, 6 weeks out, I got meal one. It's 6 egg whites, 3 whole eggs, cup of oatmeal, and 100 grams of fruit of my choice. Today it is pineapple. I got back and biceps on the menu at the gym. So this will be a great pre-workout, a little extra carbs, and then we'll go from there. So one thing that I've learned about doing check-ins for posing is that a lot of people try to pose up here and be level with the camera. Now when you're making content, you want to shoot right at your face level, obviously, because you're talking to the camera. But when you're sitting check-ins to your coach, something that I've learned is that it really matters the posing angles that we're doing, because the judges are going to be down that way diagonally looking up. So really what we would want to do is actually adjust our point of view all the way down. And a lot of the times I'll use the front camera and I'll prop it up against a water bottle. Now, down here, we're a lot more accurate with the judge's point of view. You have to back up quite a bit more. But back here, the judges are looking up. So instead of being front foot bicep back here, you're going to lean slightly forward and turn your arms in a little bit. So that way the judges are going to see guided towards them. Now, something that I've found is that with stage photography, some will shoot facing up the same way that the judges see it. But some productions will have the camera exactly shooting level with the athletes. And it tends to look a little bit goofy because we're trying to accentuate those poses for the judges. Like I said, back here, if we're facing forward a little bit versus back here with a straight on view, you're going to look kind of goofy shooting like that. So my suggestion is look into the photography company and see where they shoot. A lot of them, they'll have multiple angles. They'll use a gimbal, they'll use stage lighting, all that stuff. It's pretty cool. But yeah, support local photographers. I know it's a lot of money, and I would suggest just documenting it, because you're going to want to look back and kind of see that progression in your competition. So I am about 2 weeks till my local show, 6 weeks till nationals. For check-ins, like I said, usually I want to shoot at a low angle. For photography, having it about the height of your lat, it's going to capture the legs and the arms evenly. But the thing is your posing is going to be straightforward, whereas with the judges, they're down there. So your poses are going to be much different. Definitely the leanest I've ever been. I look better 4 weeks out than I did on stage last year. Just a little bit of a learning curve. Of course, working with my coach this time, instead of self-coaching. Having a coach is important because you're not going to be able to see how conditioned you actually are, how full you are, how flat you are, and having an outside perspective from a professional is going to ensure that you actually nail your conditioning, your presentation on show day. So I hope that makes sense. Find someone who's qualified, find someone that has a good portfolio, and find someone that you get along with as well. Meal 2 is going to be ground bison, 180 grams, another 100 grams of pineapple, and 200 grams of lair rice. If your gym doesn't have a refrigerator and a microwave, might not be a real bodybuilding gym. So I'm going to eat my second meal, and then got 25 minutes cardio, steady state, zone 2. Nothing crazy. Just a little bit, 2 miles an hour, 10.5, 9.5, depending on how I'm feeling on the incline. And that's basically it for today. Thanks for stopping by.